oh man, you Skyforge players crack me up. You know that? We're in a game based on gods, mythology, and all that stuff. And everyone just keeps asking, what's the best gear I can get? What's the highest tier weapon? Or ring or gem? Let me ask you guys something. Take a good look at Zeus. Do you see Zeus worrying about what kind of gems and rings he can get? No, you just see that dude dieseling the hell up and seeing how powerful he can get to knock out the next dude that tries him. How about like real gods or religions and stuff that people actually believe in? Like say a Jehovah Witness comes to your door. What is their goal? To get as many people following them as possible, right? Same thing with all other religions. Catholic, Christian, whatever. Whether you believe in religion, you don't, even if you're a devil worshiper. Your goal is to get as many people following that trend as possible. So, in a game where you're a god, what do you think your goal is? They don't refer to God or gods as the Almighty for a reason. Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127, and welcome back to another Skyforge video. In today's video, I want to school you guys on might. Talk to you guys about the #1 stat you should be focusing on more than anything, how to raise it, and what you should be doing. Now, of course, gear is important, like I've said in my previous gear guide. But might is going to be your #1 concern in this game. Might is going to be what keeps you the most powerful and up to date to run the most current content. Hell, I'll even say might is even more important than combat superiority. There's going to be some people that disagree with me on that. But hey, listen, if you don't have the might to, use the gear to run the current content to begin with, what good is the gear or combat superiority then? Not too good at all. So, let's go ahead and talk about might. What is might? And I've explained this before. I'll give you guys a rundown again. Might is basically all your stats of your character, such as health, damage you do, critical chance, defense, etc., etc., etc. You guys see the list right here, all mixed into one beautiful stat. So my might on this current character is 78,146. So what you want to do when it comes to might is you always want to have it at that current generation's gear tier, for what's needed to run the new content. Every invasion, you're going to get a series of new enemies to deal with, for instances, new distortion raids and stuff like that, new gear to pick up and everything. Well, if your might's not up to par, you can't run that content or farm that gear. Like, imagine playing a normal MMO, right? Imagine you're playing something like Final Fantasy 14. Would you guys let somebody or be able to run the new Shisui boss with somebody who was only level 50? No, you wouldn't be able to. Might is basically, I guess might can be kind of be looked at as, your level in here in some sort. But prestige, like I said, guys, prestige is your main key to level. But might is, that stat that, gets you up to par where you need to be. Now, there's a few ways to raise your might. Now, we're going to be going into, a little bit of endgame tactics here. So, some of you newer players might be like, when you see half of this stuff. But don't worry, we're going to keep it real basic. The first and most important way to increase your might are your bastions. Knocking these out should be your first priority. As a matter of fact, while you're new to this game, doing your provinces, you should be grabbing bastion quests while you're going along. And the reason for that is because a majority of bastions are completed within province missions. It's always something like kill 10 of this enemy, save this guy, or typical MMO questing stuff. So pick up your bastions while you're running your provinces, and you'll see that you'll knock out a decent amount of them while you're doing your YBR, which, for those who don't know, YBR means your Yellow Brick Road, aka your provinces. YBR, Yellow Brick Road, and provinces are all the same thing. So if you guys ever hear any of those terms and stats in game, that's what they mean. But your Bastions right here, there are a series of quests that, you know, unlock different ability perks for you and stuff like that, and traits for your character. But they also increase your might and give you a might bonus. And the more you do them, the higher your might gets, which is great. It's an amazing thing. That's the first way to increase your might. You have a few other ways to increase your might. I said two, sorry. There's a few. There's actually a couple ways to work on your might. The next way is your Tower of Knowledge. Simple. You kill enemies, they drop enemy knowledge. They drop enemy knowledge the same way enemies in other MMOs drop experience points. This is the Tower of Knowledge is just basically a bank where you go to cash in your enemy knowledge. You put knowledge in here, you come out with might. There's a cap on it, you know, how much you can replenish it every day. Use stimulants to, you know, override that cap if you know you want to just keep going and all that stuff. It's all about the farm, all about the grind. Another way you can increase your might by going to your cathedral. You simply come here in your cathedral, you get a daily bonus on it every day of followers, credits, and sometimes even argents or special items. And not only does that bonus every day increase your might, as you guys can see, my might just went up by like 18 for no reason, just for signing on to the game. Yeah, imagine a game where you just level up for logging in. Cool, right? But you basically pay some credits to do rituals. You'll get sometimes a perk or other buffs will land for the day, and voila, my might just increased by 15. You keep doing this, you can do it 20 times a day. Again, with stimulants, you can override that 20 cap. Another way to increase your might is your Hall of Trophies. Now, Hall of Trophies, Xbox players. This is going to be blank for you for right now, depending on when you're watching this video. If you're watching this video around Xbox launch, the Hall of Trophies is going to be blank, and it's supposed to be blank. I had to double check my facts and make sure, but the reason it's blank is because the Hall of Trophies is based on events that come in the game. I'm not going to spoil those for you guys, but in so many words, these events help you gain might. What they do is they increase the percentage of might bonuses that you get from like your Tower of Knowledge or your Cathedral. So you want to level these up as much as possible. And you level those up with a currency known as Victor's Medals. You get these by, you know, just grinding in game. They're dropped in certain places. You can buy them with argents, however you want to do it. Leveling up an event usually costs anywhere between 2,000 and 8,000 Victor's Medals from what I've seen with most of my experience. And as you know, as they get higher, of course, the price is going to get higher, etc., etc. Another way you can increase your might is by picking up followers. If you don't know what those are, whenever you go into Bastions, instances, dungeons, or raids, you're always going to see random people, you know, that are over there cowering in a corner, surrounded by enemies, saying, "Help, help, save me, save me." Grab them. They also increase your might. You can actually grab, I believe it's, you know, a couple hundred of them a day. There's a cap on the amount of them too, but that's nearly a 1, 2, maybe even 300, you know, might a day just for saving people. And you know, it's really easy, guys. Might should be, you know, your #1 priority. Without might, you can't do anything in the game. It's like I said, guys. God and gods are always referred to as the Almighty for a reason. But anyway, guys, you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy, Tnek127. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.